everybody, it's Dr. Kyle with Project Wellness Company. Just wanted to start the week out with a video blog post. Just wanted to update you as well. The Wednesdays to follow for at least the next 5 or 6 months, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering certain topics. Not only topics that we cover within the office, but things that you can do at home to help with headaches, to help with tension in your upper back, to help with low back, certain stretches, common things, and ultimately get into the cause of those problems. We want to be a go-to resource for you to learn how to better improve your health. But before I get into any more of the specifics, what I want to do is I want to share with you why I became a chiropractor and a health and wellness expert to begin with. And the story all starts with a 2-year-old little boy. The little boy was starting to get sick, and the parents finally took the little boy into the hospital. And what they found is that the little boy was continuing to get sick, and they couldn't figure out why. And so they told the parents, let's just go home. It should clear up if it's a virus, and come back if you need to. And the parents did exactly what they wanted. They went home, and the little boy continued to get sick. And it got to the point to where he was projectile vomiting. And so they took the little boy back in, and they told the doctors what was going on, and they didn't believe him until the little boy covered the exam room wall in black bile. And at that point, they looked at him and said to the parents, we can't help you. We need to send you to a bigger hospital. And so they put him in an ambulance and sent him about 45 minutes away. They did every test that they could do to try to figure out exactly what was going on with the little boy, and they couldn't find an answer. And so they said, once again, we got to send you to a bigger hospital. They put him in a helicopter and sent him on his way. And before the parents got in their car, the doctor stopped him and looked at him and said, don't be surprised if your son's not alive when you get there. When they got there, they cut the little boy open and found a growth in his intestine the size of a hot dog in a bun. So imagine a little boy with a growth this big. His organs were all getting green. He was literally dying from the inside out, and they removed it. Spent about a month in the hospital the first time. And if you know anything about the ICU, the room closest to the nurse's station is the person that's the most critical. And the 2-year-old little boy spent 2 weeks in there in that first room, and the doctors kept asking him, how will we know when he's feeling better? And the mom looked at him and said, when you can see his dimples. The reason why I'm telling you this story is the healthcare system that we have right now saved that little boy's life. He wouldn't be here talking to you. And if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm that little boy. And healthcare system saved me. I had an IV in both my wrists and an IV in both my feet. They came in 3 times a day and gave me shots. So needless to say, I don't really like needles, but it saved my life. But I think if you're watching this, you would agree with me that if you have to go into the hospital, that's not true healthcare. And so what we want to do is we want to educate you on certain things you can do to be healthy, to work on a proactive side of things. So that way, every time you get an ache, a pain, a headache, you're not running in and they're prescribing you another medication. The average person takes 8 medications a year. I don't take any, so somebody's taking 16. And it's not true healthcare. And so what our goal is every Wednesday when you guys tune in is we're going to be covering certain health topics, ways for you to lower your blood pressures, way for you just to be healthy in a whole body aspect, so that way you're not required or need to go and see a doctor. You're living a healthy lifestyle, and you're not going to end up sick. You're not going to end up with heart disease. You're not going to end up with cancer. You're not going to end up with type 2 diabetes where they have to cut off your limbs because you're not taking care of your body. And so that's our goal by doing the blog, is to teach you guys certain things that you can do to live a healthier lifestyle. But on the same aspect, I don't want to get in front of the camera every week and just talk. I'd love for you guys in the comment section below is to write comments. If there's something specific that you guys want us to talk on, I'd love to educate myself if I don't know the topic or if I'm not going to be covering it. I want to educate myself so that way I can better serve you and to better serve my community, and to teach you guys ways to be healthy. So that way ultimately you can be the best version of yourself. So that way you can retire, enjoy your retirement, not spend every week where you're going in and out of doctor's appointments because you didn't take the time right now to be healthy. So once again, just to remind you guys, every Wednesday we're going to be posting video blog posts, and then please leave comments in the bottom side, so that way we know that you're tuning in. But then on the same aspect, is I want to answer your questions. I want to help you guys be the best version of yourself. And so thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to talking to you next week.